Hello everyone. In this video, we will study about chapter 11, human eye, and majorly glass prism. Glass prism. We will study in this particular video. Right. So, first of all, we'll draw its diagram. How does a prism looks? So, if we talk about a prism, this is its top view, or you can say front view, right? And it is divided into basically three mediums. This is air outside it, this is glass, and this is again air, right? So what happens? Whenever an incident ray of light strikes to the at its one interface, so along the normal it subtends an angle, and this angle is called angle of incidence. So this ray which is striking to this particular interface, I am naming this triangle ABC, this particular, and this ray is D and E. So here we can say that D is what? DE is incident ray, and angle I is angle of incidence, which we already studied. Angle of incidence, right? Now, as we know that when the light enters from one medium to another medium, it refracts. But if it is entering from rarer to denser medium, as we know that air and glass, denser medium is glass, so it will bend towards the normal. So this is the normal, it will start bending, right? It will bend towards the normal. So this angle is angle of refraction. It will go straight. After going straight, so this angle of refraction, so I am just putting DE and F. This is refracted ray. And as we know that it is again striking to another interface, so along the normal it will again subtend an angle. Along the normal to this AC interface, we will see it is again subtending an angle. So as it is moving from glass to air, first of all it is subtending an angle, that is angle R dash, I'm just supposing it. And when it will bend, it will go into the another medium. What is to be done? Like it is going from denser to rarer medium, so it will bend away from normal. So it will go like this, right? So this is what angle of emergence, angle E, and this is our emergent ray, FG. I'm just naming it as FG, right? So here we can see that DE and FG. D is incident ray, and EF is your refracted ray, and FG is emergent ray. And this is angle of emergence. Now what we are going to study about prism, that prism also has its own angle. This angle is called angle A, and this is angle of prism. And when we will now we are going to learn one very important thing in it. When we will extend this incident ray in the forward direction, right, and this emergent ray which is moving from here, if I extend it in the backward direction, I'm making it dot because it is going in the backward direction. So whenever they are meeting, they are subtending an angle over here, right? You can see this angle is called angle of deviation. This is called angle D, it is denoted by D, and this is angle of deviation. What is angle of deviation now? Angle of deviation is what? It is a difference, as we know that when the light ray enters from one medium to another medium, there is always difference in angles, right? It is not like the angles would be same. Incident angle or refracted angle will never be same. So what is angle of deviation? Angle of deviation is what? It is actually the difference in the angle of incident and angle of refraction, right? So this is angle of deviation. So this is about our glass prism. In the glass prism, the light strikes from the one interface, it refracts and it comes out from the another interface and it bend away from the normal. There are angle, this is angle of prism and this is angle of deviation. Now we are going to study about one very important thing, like that is dispersion. Dispersion. So dispersion is what? Dispersion is what? As we are studying about prism, so dispersion is what? When a white light means sunlight, when a white light strikes to a prism, when a white light strikes to a prism, as we know that it will refract, it is scattered into colors, different colors, right? Different colors. So majorly the colors are between, like it is, we'll understand the number of colors, and it is going to again to the second interface and it will again refract. It is again refracting. So we will analyze different number of colors which is according to Vibgyor: violet, indigo, blue, yellow, orange and red. So seven colors. When a white light strikes to a prism, it is splitted into the seven colors. It splits into the seven colors, which is called Vibgyor. Which is called Vibgyor. V stands for violet. I stands for indigo. B stands for blue. Y stands for yellow. O stands for orange. And R stands for red. So now the question comes. How would we know that which color will disperse how much? Dispersion is what? When a white light strikes to a prism, it splits into seven colors, and this splitting of seven colors is called spectrum. This is called spectrum. Spectrum is basically combination of seven colors, right? It is called spectrum. But how would we able to know that this incident ray which is striking to it is how much, which color will be extracted, means which color will be scattered most? So how would we able to know that? So we can understand this thing by one important law, that angle of deviation is directly proportional to scattering. जिसका एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन ज़्यादा होगा उसमें उतनी ही ज़्यादा स्कैटरिंग होगी. तो ये चीज़ हमें समझना पड़ेगा यहाँ से. जैसे अगर हम यहाँ पे नोटिस करें तो सबसे ज़्यादा एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन वॉयलेट का है, तो स्कैटरिंग इसलिए सबसे ज़्यादा किसकी होगी? वॉयलेट की. उसके बाद एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन किसका ज़्यादा है? इंडिगो, फिर ब्लू, फिर येलो, फिर ऑरेंज, फिर रेड. इस तरीके से एंगल ऑफ डेविएशन यहाँ पे इंक्रीज हो रहा है डाउन साइड में. इसी तरीके से यहाँ पे इनका स्कैटरिंग भी ज़्यादा है. तो मतलब कि सबसे ज़्यादा स्कैटर कौन करता है? वॉयलेट, फिर इंडिगो, फिर ब्लू, फिर येलो, फिर ऑरेंज, फिर रेड. So this is about our today's class. We studied two things: angle of prism and dispersion.